to my channel, come on in. I'm going to be giving you messages for December of 2025. Yeah, we're having a big snow day here, our first one of the season in New England today. So it's kind of cool. I like the change of seasons. I just don't like winter when it gets, past the holidays. But it's nice to see. Anywho, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, come on in. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. What is going on here? Spirit guides, universe, angels, ancestors, possible friends of Taurus who may have crossed over. The higher galactic beings that might be overseeing this act of divination, after all, and the ascended masters. Please come in today and help guide and give us messages for Taurus's best and highest good in a way that we can all understand. Please and thank you. For newer watchers out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if you don't know your other placements, what your rising sign is, what your moon sign may be, whatever. Hey Google, hey Alexa, what's my rising sign? What's my moon sign? It'll guide you. It's free. You can find it all out. So if and when your sun reading doesn't pertain to you, then you can watch those videos and get a bigger and broader picture of what's going on. That's why I always welcome cross-watchers on my channel. All right, we have Archangel Gabriel in the house. Something about nurturing, caring, healing, loving. Don't worry about the burn marks. It happened a long time ago. I just don't want to get rid of them, so I keep them for the artwork. Opportunity knocks. There's some kind of cool opportunity maybe coming for you in your present moment. Something connected. Look, people are, I feel like, okay, your angels, your ancestors are looking down on you and they're telling you whatever opportunity this is, it's okay. It's safe, maybe, for somebody. All right, that's cool. Go for it, is what it says. It's almost like a Joker type vibe, the Joker in tarot, because it's like the go for it, take a chance, take a leap of faith kind of thing. I like that. Show me. Yeah, an old friend decided to have a few too many years ago and almost burned my house down, and I'm glad that it didn't happen, obviously. But I do love these cards. Children, know that your children are protected. Okay, Taurus, whoever that may be. The kids involved are protected. Don't forget to flip and flop your energies each and every time you feel fit. Just don't force it. It just means it's for somebody else watching. Resilience, rise above tribulations, hope, fear, challenge, and homework. Yeah, rising above, taking the high road, trying not to deal with it. It's a little difficult right now, maybe, but you are a resilient sign, a very grounded sign, right? I like that. I like it a lot. You are resilient, Taurus. Show me. Maybe you already took this opportunity or something. Dragon, discover your courage. I like this. This is actually it's like a trump card. The dragon is bringing you forward towards the future. Be brave. Be brave. Something about courage. Maybe if it's not you, it could be them, right? Oops. All right. We're going to get a little bit more of the vibe before I get into my tarot. I hope everybody had a nice turkey day, had full bellies and nice dinners. Not everyone is good with family, so, I always think of the ones that, and isn't it true, the ones closest to us are the ones that do the most damage, right? Unfortunately. So a lot of the people have a hard time. But anyways, this one is a good luck kind of thing here, I feel, especially with the rainbowish, you know, I'm really liking that. All right. Private investigator, somebody, a PI out there looking things up. Archangel Gabrielle is in the house. Nurturing and caring, whatever this is about. Protecting the kids. You may want to call on your Archangel Gabrielle. Archangels didn't earn their wings by being weak. They're actually warriors, right? Archangels are tough. They don't play around. So somehow this is relevant. Show me. These are taking their time coming out today. This is my handy dandy homemade oracle here. When I get a bunch, I take the one on the bottom. Walk your talk, opportunity knocks, and go for it, all in the same breath. Walk your talk, Taurus. Somebody needs to. Somebody needs to walk their talk, I'm hearing. You know, maybe this is why there's a PI watching or investigating a situation. I'm even hearing possible attorneys or something of the justice system. Discernment, children, yeah. Maybe teaching your children to be discerning, you know, teaching them what they need to understand. Okay. What they need to see and be discerning about. This could be you as well, staying discerning. 2 more, please, and we can move on. Magic is afoot. Ooh, I like it a lot. And with this resilience card, magic is afoot, Taurus. This is your hope, fear, challenge, or homework, but it's happening, right? That's kind of exciting. You know, maybe this PI is getting some information in your benefit. Something's threatening. Ooh. Is somebody threatening you, or are you threatening them? No, I think they're threatening you. You're brave and strong moving ahead. Or it's a threatening situation, possibly. I don't know if this is work or family or what. I don't know yet. I'm going to use, I guess I'll use my Slovak deck. Slovakian. Show me what I need to see for Taurus. The Hierophant reversed could be about divorce. Could be about someone preaching and teaching the wrong things as well. And with this discernment, I feel an Archangel Gabrielle, you might be stepping in, maybe, or something like that. 2 of coins, yeah, very imbalanced, very reckless. I'm getting a very low pitched sound in my left ear. This person is South Node for sure. Yeah. But the imbalance of it all. Walk your talk. Something about that. I need a bunch of cards, please. Temperance reversed and the Fool. Yeah, magic is afoot, but here, discerning over the recklessness, teaching the children to be mindful of what's going on around them due to this divorce or something, or maybe just the immorals and disrespect even. Teaching them the right way, maybe. Magic is afoot. Here we have the Fool. Opportunity knocks. This, I told you I had the Fool card. Yeah, that's like a ding, 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 ding already, and we just started. Take your leap of faith, or whatever that is. There is innocence in this card. Magic is afoot. You're resilient, Taurus, over whatever this is. If this was a messy divorce, or something that we're talking about, I feel like it could be like I don't know. My second husband, I was married twice in my life. My second husband was extremely abusive, mentally, psychologically, all of it, even physically. And I feel like that was the hardest time of my entire life. It was the worst divorce I ever imagined for anyone to go through. And I'm kind of getting that here. You know, maybe some of you, or maybe this is just for one person, this message, but yeah, I feel like it's really bad divorce, like, you know, brutal or something. Yeah, neglect, uncaring, could be abandonment issues or something. Somebody's very threatening, but I feel like you're going forward. On the other hand, somebody could be missing their kids, but I'm not sure who that's going to be for. Page of Wands reversed, the High Priestess reversed, the Emperor reversed, the Hermit reversed. Wow. You only have one card upright out of all these out here. All right. I feel like, yeah, the action and the messages and all of that. Somebody's watching, somebody's taking it in. They're looking into things, maybe researching, right? Archangel Gabriel is definitely protecting these children. I feel like there's more. Metatron, Uriel, Archangel Uriel. They're all in town, man. For somebody. The High Priestess down is either being very against or maybe even refusing the High Priestess vibe, right? This is the one who knows ancient knowledge, right? Somebody could be against that or not believe in you or something like that, or believe in this esoteric thing. It's very imbalanced. This is abuse. Period. The Emperor reversed. Abuse of power, loss of authority, something like that. Dead center in the reading. This private investigator is watching this person and how imbalanced it is. And teaching your children maybe not to be this way, right? The Hermit down. People could be hiding, avoiding. You see a lot of very, very unhealed energies here, and the innocence of the kids. Are they using the kids in this divorce as pawns or some shit? You know? Didn't I just drop a card? I guess not. I need a bunch of cards, please, Spirit. And there it is, the Devil. Threatening. Yeah. Does not care. Wow. Whoever you are, Taurus, that I'm talking about here, Taurus in general is a very stubborn, grounded kind of energy in general. And I feel like you're just not budging with this devil, this abuse, control. But some people out there could be bound to this situation somehow, some way. You know, this also could highlight addictions for somebody or obsessions. Maybe someone's obsessed. King of Coins down. Yeah, this is more than likely a very, very serious narcissist. See, I learned this thing just a couple weeks ago. I thought it was pretty interesting since there's so much psychological energy in tarot. Excuse me, I'm still getting over my cold. But anyway, um, I'm feeling like, okay, every sociopath has narcissistic tendencies, but not every narcissist is a sociopath. And I thought that was very interesting, just the way it was said, because some of you, you're dealing with a sociopath, and some of you, they're just a serious narcissist. Neither one is good, right? But I feel like you're dealing with the devil itself. Whoever, male or female, I don't give a shit. You know, 9 of coins, it's about abundance. It's about being grateful, right? Walk your talk. There's an opportunity coming or something like that, and it's telling you to go for it. Maybe go for this investigator to stop this shit or something. Investigate the behaviors that are happening. Somebody doesn't want to take charge, right? This king either fell off their throne or they were never on it to begin with. And we're being very discerning and teaching our children to be discerning. I love that, because if they grow up knowing that these energies are in people, then that's already a defense mechanism for them. So I love it. Knowledge is power, see? Okay. 8 of Swords down, 3 of Swords down. I also had one up. Here it is. That's an extra. 10 of Swords down. Yeah. This is a pretty unfortunate situation for someone, I feel. But there is some clarity. Magic is afoot. The abuse and everything, I feel, is clear as day. But yeah, it's that's the whole fear, challenge, and homework. Magic is afoot. Be resilient. Just know. Just believe. Right? Very, 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 very painful situation for somebody. But being reversed, I just feel like it's looming and going on and maybe on and on. I don't know. Bottom of the deck, 3 of Coins. Yeah, bad counsel. Could be 3 people involved that, either are not working together anymore, possibly, or I feel like the teamwork of this BS is coming to a stop out of that, or that's what it's about, right? All right, I'm going to use my Antiqued Anatomy Tarot here, and we're going to get some clarification and validation. Okay. There's 2 of them here. 6 of Cups and 9 of Rods down. Somebody's trying to free themselves from this BS, There's a lot of memories with this toxicity. It is about the roots of a situation or the roots of family or something. There's a lot of nostalgia. And I feel like some of you just ran into an old friend over Thanksgiving or your travels or something. Justice down with Temperance down, yeah. Discernment, it's very unjustified. This reckless behavior. It's not justified. It's just really validating what I said about teaching your children discernment over this BS. This one was here, I think. So I have the Queen of Rods and the King of Rods. Oh yeah, this is divine counterpart. For some reason, you two were supposed to go through this. There's lessons here that people need to learn and realize and see. You were supposed to. It's like a divine counterpart. This one here could be a witch or a warlock. But on the other hand, I feel like it's just taking charge of the innocence, and being resilient, right? King of Wands here. threatening, Queen of Coins down. There's neglect or abandonment issues or something. Maybe it's their childhood trauma or something involved here. But this is a very, very lucky card here for you, Taurus. So that know that, yeah, it's about closure. You know, things have ended. It's about moving on and, you know, doing what you can, right? There's a lot, very karmatic card here. But that's what it's about. It's about closure or, you know, crossing your T's and dotting your I's, you know, getting your ducks in a row and moving on, moving forward. A change, you know, it's over, Rover. I feel like this devil won't give it up. Yeah. You want to free yourself of a nightmarish situation. Some of you could be searching for answers, right? Well, I tell a lot of my clients that this Age of Aquarius thing is probably the best thing that ever happened in a certain sense, because there is more information out there than ever that is truth, right? Because of the internet. We see a lot of the BS in our faces and it's programmed that way. But if you look and you do your research, there's information out there, right? So do your discerning. Wheel of Fortune down is very hard times. Somebody could be having a lot of bad luck here, you know. This Emperor reversed. Things are not going as planned. It's just unjustified. Well, you think it's going to catch up to you sooner or later. This could be your karmic that you're dealing with, some of you. The giving and receiving of it all, right? Somebody wants to maybe collaborate. I don't know how to say that, what I'm feeling right now coming through, but it could be about gifts, small gifts given and received or something. Maybe it has to do with giving in with the children and letting them see the children, or I don't know how that's going to work for you. Knight of Blades with the devil and threatening. Yeah, very, very abusive, verbally, mentally abusive, psychologically abusive, manipulation, scapegoating. Yeah, playing on people's emotional heartstrings. They could be playing with the kids' heartstrings and fucking with their minds to get back at you. This is disgusting. I hate people like this. I have to tell you that, because it's just so disgusting. It's unbelievable that people think they can get away with this kind of shit. Like, this kind of behavior is justified when it is completely not. The Chariot, things are moving, happening quickly, or they have been. Maybe somebody moved recently. But whatever it is, it's from the closure, right? From all the memories. Somebody's investigating. Somebody's watching. Death card reversed. Walk your talk. Somebody's refusing to change. Refusing the change. Whatever that is. Walk your talk. Yeah, you're strong. You're strong. They're not walking their talk. Because it's a very hypocritical, narcissistic thing. It's a disorder, see? It's a mental disorder. These people could need therapy or a doctor, literally, because they're just so cruel. It's just bullshit. I'm getting really kind of pissed at this. Somebody's abusing authority. It's not cool, and they're going through it, and that's the way it is. That's karma for this person, period. You don't really feel like it's emotionally fulfilling anymore. You're walking away, you know. But I do see that you're probably teaching the children to feel their way through things as things go, as they get older. And I love that. Whoever the mom is or dad that is doing this, trying to help their kids discern their way out of this BS, I love it. Thank you. It's people like you that help educate the next generation, because this is bullshit, is what I'm feeling. One more, please. We can move on. I'm not liking this person. I dealt with someone like this in my life, and they tried to ruin me. Literally, they tried to break my spirit. And quite honestly, underneath it all, I feel like they tried to kill me. They wanted me gone. Not there, non-existent, period. And it's very difficult to deal with that kind of thing. And I get it, because I've been there. 9 of coins, abundance again. Ding, 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 ding. Some of you could be very independent. Yes. Single moms, single dads. Ace of Blades down. They're a big fat liar. Damn it. You see it clearly. Magic is afoot. This is the Hope, Fear, Challenge, and Homework. I don't feel like it's going to be much of a challenge for you much longer. Thank God. Right? Out of all this pain, Queen of Cups, out of all this pain and heartbreak and ruin and disaster and whatever they're trying to cause, you're still showing up as the Queen of Cups. I love it. The sweetheart card, the nice guy card, happy, using their intuition, discerning their way through life and through this mess. Wow, this person's a piece of shit, whoever I'm talking about. And it doesn't mean everyone out there, obviously, but it's in the cards. And a couple more. Yeah, this guy, it's a guy that we're talking about. So we could be talking about single moms. Well, it could be a single dad, I guess. But this one in particular is about the man. Hold on. The bride ensures for a single person the fulfillment of their highest aims. Yeah, this was about a divorce, but I do see that you're going to be coming into some, something good is coming here for you. And here's the gentleman card. I'm not going to call this guy a gentleman. He certainly is not. But it is representing the male. Yeah, learning the discoveries. The High Priestess reverse, they hate you. They hate you. But learning is power. I was just saying that. Stay emotionally balanced. You know about this. You're trying to teach as much as you're able, and that's the best thing you can do out of this situation. Here's the female card. Yeah, it's a couple breaking up. Hi there. Hello, hello. Now I have the mouse, and they're like energy vampires. They're sucking your energy, the kids' energies. They have to survive on something. When they're actually a Jezebel spirit, these narcissists when they're actually a Jezebel spirit or a succubus or an incubus or whatever the hell, that's what they're doing. They're draining you. They're draining your thoughts. They're draining your emotions because they need it. They're suckers. That's what they do. It's disgusting. Yeah, family quarrels. No shit. Right? It is hurtful. It is painful. It's terrible what these people have been doing. People need to wake the fuck up in this world. I'll tell you that. It is unbelievable. These people could be NPCs, no soul, walking demon in daylight, in human flesh. This is disgusting. These are the kind of people that should not breed. Sorry to say. These assholes. Show me what I need to see for Taurus. Sorry, they're plowing outside. We're getting a ton of snow. Our first big snowfall this season. Or at least plowable. Yeah. I'm very disappointed in this reading. I'm so sorry that you're going through this shit. Clarity. Light a candle for clarity, Taurus. Illuminate the path for your desires. You're looking for clarity. Search for it. The answers are out there. Keep going. Keep trucking. You know? All right. I'm going to give you a witch's kitchen. We'll see what you're conjuring up in your kitchens for the holidays here. Oh, okay. That came right up. Time and courage. Look, courage and courage. You have a hell of a lot of bravery in you, and strength and resilience. I love it. And you do have some kind of miracle coming. I believe it in that card. Some sort of something out of this nightmare. All right, don't forget to flip and flop your energies and genders should you need to. Try and get the glare out. Okay. Resistance is futile as you walk the witch's solitary path of no return. Once magic is born within, it can never die. I will support you as you step out of a witchy broom closet and declare to the world who you really are. It's time to burn brightly as you commit to your magical path, no matter the opinions of others. Know that you are safe as you massage my oil, as the warriors of old did to induce the courage needed for battle. As you face challenges head on, I will reinforce your bravery and strength. Add me to your bathwater or sew me in your undergarments to increase vigor. Weave me into your hair to enhance allurement as you face the world. Plucky determination is what's required as you stand up to adversity, fight for your rights, and become the hero of your own story. I love it. These bitches are going down. Right on, Taurus. All right. Eternal crystals. If you don't have a piece of rutilated quartz, you may want to go down to your nearest metaphysical shop and pick up a piece and carry it on your body in the next few weeks. Rutilated quartz. The old saying, home is where the heart is very true. Rutilated quartz has been directed to you today to focus your attention on your home and where you live. Are you happy with where you live? If you're not, why? Can you change something in your home, or can you redecorate? Or would you like to move? See, I was picking up somebody just moved. Maybe they don't like where they moved to, possibly. Who knows? You may not have to physically move house. You could change the energy of your current home just by rearranging the furniture or adding a new piece of furniture, a poster, artwork, or new pillow cushions. It's also time to focus on where you would like to live. Even if you can't move right now, you can start to manifest movement in your life. It's also, if you're happy with your home, that's great. Rutilated quartz may have come to you today to remind you to enjoy your home. Be happy with who you are and where you are going, because you're on the right track. Also know that you and your home may be a refuge or a place that people are drawn to for healing or positive social interactions. Rutilated quartz is associated with your root chakra. It's all about home. Being content in your home. Enjoy it. Light a few candles. Have a beer. Have a glass of wine. Whatever. You know, run around naked. Shut your windows first. But I don't know. I'm going to give you a rune to close this out. What do we got for Taurus? Okay. Man in Heather. I have never seen this one yet out of this deck. I love this. All right. What I've learned as a traveler is open every door, to kiss the sun every morning and fall in love in the summers more. Mm. Yeah, meditate with lepidolite for serenity and compassion. You can snapshot it if you choose. I feel like there's someone down the road for you, you know, healing to be had for sure. You don't want to go into another relationship before you've healed because that won't be any good. So, give yourself a little time, but I feel like it is down the road for some of you singles, you single moms, single dads. You'll be meeting someone new. That's nice. Those are your messages, Taurus. Be cool, man. Be kind. Be patient. And please just be a good human. Thank you all so much for watching. Smash that like, share, and subscribe button if you haven't already. Help a girl out. I do want to thank all the newer subscribers, however. It really keeps me going. It keeps me being creative and coming up with new content and backgrounds and all of that. So I do appreciate it. I'll be back before Christmas, before Yule, and then I will be back again with your New Year's readings. So please stay tuned for that. I'm not out every single day, however, like other tarot readers. So you may want to tickle that little notification bell so you know when my videos are out. All right. Other than that, I will see you soon. Take care.